I don't know, my heart still is healed from the last time. Hey, you know I can never forget the last time. Oh, no. Early morning, I lay in bed, replaying all the words we've said, trying to get ready to make this bread, but the sound of your voice is ringing in my head. Yeah, but the sound of your voice is ringing in my head. Oh, I've been spinning for good and shit. I just need to know, are you with me? I just need to know what you're thinking. I just need to know what you see in this, yeah. Although your loving is good, I'm getting bad vibes. Don't treat me like you should, and I'm sorry to say, but I can't love you that way. No. I can't love you that way. No.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Deleah Tishay, and I'm in the building with none other than Nia Moné. How are you doing today?
I am good. How are you?
I am good. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
No problem. So how long have you been doing music?
I have always been interested in music, of course, like everybody since I was like a kid. I was in choir in middle school and high school, but I think I've only been like doing music, like recording, performing for the last like 3 years.
Okay. And what made you decide to do music?
I was in a relationship for 7 years, and he always kept me from doing that. He always didn't want me to do that. And then eventually we got hit by a semi, and that kind of like was my awakening.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I mean, it was like a bittersweet kind of thing. Cause like, yeah, it sucks to get hit by a semi, but at the same time, I had that epiphany, like life is too short. I need to do what I want to do type of thing.
Yeah,
so
we're not glad you got hit by the semi, but we're glad you decided to do some music.
Right. Well, thank you. I appreciate you.
No problem. So why music?
Why music? Because music is life. I always say that music is probably one of my favorite ways to express myself. And I can just think of all the times that music has gotten me through tough times. And even just like to celebrate, it's always great to put on music. So why not music? You know what I mean?
Hey. Like, I definitely understand. Mm-hmm. So with you vibing out to music, what's the song you play when you need to, when you're not feeling it and you need to be happy? What's the song
when I need to be happy?
Yeah, what's the turn you turn?
There's a few songs that I like to turn on when I need to be happy. Probably I wasn't ready for that one. Let me see. To be happy. Okay, so this is so silly, but do you know that song that goes like, everybody move your feet?
Yes, who don't know that one?
That's like one of my favorite songs. So, it used to be my alarm, and that's a great way to start your day. So I'm gonna say that one. I don't know the name of it or who sang it, but it's a great song.
Perfect. That's what's up. So do you remember the song that made you fall in love with music?
I have two, I think. Anything by Amy Winehouse, because that is my girl. Like, that is probably the reason I even write today. Aside from my best friend, like, Amy Winehouse and the way that she wrote was what really made me pay attention to how to, like, put words in a song and make them make sense and make you feel something from those words. But either anything by Amy Winehouse or Human Nature by Michael Jackson. Those are probably the ones that were, like, musical awakenings for me.
That's dope. That's definitely dope. So with music, what do you want from it?
What do I want from it? I would love financial freedom from music. That would be beautiful if I could do that with music. But also I would just like to reclaim my time with music. Like I would love to have my 24 hours back and just be able to do whatever I want creatively all day rather than having to go clock in and, you know, which I don't mind my job. I love my job, but
you're like, they watching. We understand.
No, I really do love my job. Like they're like so dope. I work at Tower Theater, so it's like I love my job because it is music as well. But at the same time, everybody wants all of their day back. You know, so
that's what's up. So with music and writing, what's your favorite song you've done so far?
Oh, favorite song I've done so far. It probably is everybody else's favorite too. I really love In Line because it was different from anything I've done so far. A lot of my songs are like chill, neo soul, like relaxing R&B, and that was my first time kind of stepping out of my box and like bumping up the BPMs and like having like more fun on a track, I guess. And so, and I also like I don't call myself a rapper, but I like to rap. And so that was my first time being able to show people that as well. So I think In Line.
Give us 2 bars. Show us what you're talking
used to bust it on FaceTime, but you played with it like game time. Always knew what to do with it. Slip and slide, you was smooth with it. I said cool with it. It was a different life. You had the double cup. We had to go ahead and hang it up. Had something really, we fucked it up. Yeah, wait, can I cuss? I'm so sorry.
You can, but we get it. That was dope. You go, girl.
Oh, thank you.
You know, people be like, I can't sing on the spot. I can't rap on the spot. But you just did it. You ain't even ask questions. You were just going.
Thank you.
That's what's up. So do you feel like with music, because I know people like to choose rapping or singing, and you just made it very clear that you can do both. Why did you choose singing?
I feel like it just kind of fit my personality a little more. I'm a little more soft-spoken. I'm a little kind of shy sometimes, a lot of the time. And so I feel like singing kind of just fit me a little more. I didn't start rapping until I started networking and realizing, like, 1, how fun it was, and then 2, how popular it was in the scene. And so I was like, well, you know, I don't want to always be that sad girl that's in the party. I want to have some things that are kind of fun. So, and it's a lot easier to rap in a way. I don't want to, you know, no disrespect to anybody who does rap. I'm just saying for me, like on stage, sometimes it's a nice break from singing. It's like adding rap in there, but singing, I don't know. Singing just fits me a little better, to be honest.
I understand. Are there any challenges that you feel you face with sharing your art with the world?
Yes, I've really had to let go of needing confirmation from my peers and stuff, especially since my music is, I think, a little different. It's like kind of like, I would consider it like a little alternative R&B because it's not exactly what you hear on the radio a lot of the time. So I had to really let go of trying to fit, I guess, whatever mold is out there for R&B and just kind of like do what I like. And like I don't even like to structure songs the same way, like, you know, verse, hook, vert, like I don't even like to do that sometimes. So and then also just like being able to put it out there and like knowing that it's not going to be exactly the reaction that I think it's going to be. Like you can't predict people exactly. So just kind of coming to terms with that and just being okay with letting the music go and being like, you know, you can learn from every time you release a song. So, yeah.
That makes sense. That definitely makes sense. So if Nia Moné was not doing music, what would you be doing?
I would probably be doing stage design or something still creative. I really love doing stuff with my hands. Like I've done some creative design or prop work for Tower Theater around Halloween time last year. I was able to create some props for them. So I probably would like try to do that, be in the film industry and like make props and facades and stuff like that.
Okay, that's dope. That's definitely dope.
Thank you.
So with music, and I know you said you've only really been doing it for the 3 years. Have you ever got to a point where you wanted to stop?
Oh yeah, I think everybody does, like pretty quick, because it is frustrating. It's frustrating because you want the big numbers, you know, especially if you're constantly like looking at your favorite artist every day. And you're like, okay, how the heck did they get there? Like, I'm still getting 200 streams a week, and they're at like 200 million in a week. And that's like, you're like, how do I get there? But also understanding that there's so many things that we don't even know, like, that is happening. There's buttons that can be pushed and then automatically something has 1 million views. Like, it's that deep. So, yeah, there's definitely been plenty of times I wanted to stop, especially since I tend to perform a lot more than I release. I'm constantly performing. Like, I usually have maybe at least 3 shows a month. And sometimes that can get a little exhausting, especially if you feel like you're not putting something new out there for people to hear. But I had to remind myself that it's new to them. Like, there's almost every time I've done a show, there's several people that I've never seen before. So I had to just kind of tell myself, girl, if this is not what you were supposed to be doing, then it wouldn't be going so well. So, like, just keep going. You know what I mean? Just don't stop. Even though you want to and you're getting tired and you might be getting tired of singing the same things, just keep going because it's new to somebody.
That makes perfect sense. So that leads into the next question. What keeps you from stopping?
Keeps me from stopping? I think just knowing that this is the right path for me. Like, I feel like the way that this has gone and has grown so quickly over the last few years, even through the pandemic, I feel like there's nothing else I should be doing right now. I feel like this is exactly where the universe and God wants me to be. And so I'm gonna just continue that. And why not take advantage of a gift that you were given? You know what I mean?
Yeah, because everybody can't sing like that now.
Right. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so, it's like, why not? Like, I'm just gonna keep going and I also have like a great support system with my friends and stuff. Like, they always tell me when I'm starting to like start talking negatively to be grateful for the things that I've been able to do so far, and things I've gotten to see because of music. So yeah, it's hard.
Oh, you
but
on the
I'm
right
gonna keep
path.
going.
Listen, you're on the right path. Everybody ain't got a support system now.
Right. Yeah, that's some real stuff.
So what's the most rewarding part about your craft?
I think the most rewarding part is hearing how other people don't feel so alone when they hear certain songs of mine. Like, when I get DMs that are like a paragraph thick, and I get to hear that, oh man, this song got me through, or like, it makes me emotional when people tell me that they've cried in my music, because like, I remember crying to some of my favorite music and how it really did help me. It was like therapy. So like, I love that I can be that for some people. You know what I mean? Like, being able to help people through their hard times just from writing my poem and putting music to it.
That's dope. So is that how you do your music? You write it as a poem first?
I kind of have several different ways. Sometimes, like, I do a lot of features. Like, most of my music that you can find is features. And sometimes, like, they'll already have a structure. It'll already have a beat and everything. And I'll just do it that way. Or sometimes I'll just be in my feelings and I'm like, I need to write this down really quick, and then I always like to have like a witty way to put something on paper, and then I'll just revisit it when I find a beat that I think fits that personality of whatever I wrote down. I kind of write however it comes. Like, if I'm listening to beats and then I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna make a hook first, I'll do that. So yeah, there's so many different ways. Like, I try any way that I can get music out.
Have you ever got to a point where you had writer's block?
Oh yeah, I think I'm in that part right now. Like, I think I'm there right now. It kind of comes in spurts. Like, sometimes there's months where I won't write anything down. I'll just kind of like have to go experience life so I can go have something to write about. You know what I mean? Or kind of just go on like Reddit, or it's called Quora. It's kind of like another Reddit, and just kind of like, sometimes I've made songs off of what other people are going through. It's not even my story. It's not even what I'm experiencing. But sometimes you just need inspiration. So yeah, writer's block is real.
So say a new artist came in and they could sing, and you're like, girl, boy, you can sing. Yeah. But they need some advice. What are 3 gems that you can give them?
3 gems. Oh, 3 gems? Okay, quick question. Like, is this just like personal, like creative gems, or industry gems?
Creative, industry, whatever.
Oh, anything. Just gems. Just 3 gems.
You can give a new artist.
Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. That's one of the biggest ones that I would say, because you never know when an opportunity is going to present itself. So please stay ready. Probably don't let, of course, like, accept criticism, accept opinions, but don't let it deter you from doing what it is that you want to do.
That makes sense.
Because that is very important, because I feel like people a lot of the time want clout, or they want to be seen as popular or as likable, but stuff gets tired really fast, and I think our attention spans are getting shorter every day, and we're always looking for something new. So stay true to yourself. And then the third gem, I would say like the third gem is probably corny as heck, but just keep having fun with it, because if you're not having fun with it, then why are you doing it? You know what I mean? Like, you really should have fun with this. It's an honor and a blessing to be able to, one, do music, and then two, sometimes get paid for it. And so, like, just have fun, you know?
That makes sense. Well, thank you for those 3 gems. We do appreciate it.
Of course.
Now back to your music. What's your least favorite song that you've done?
Least favorite, huh? Oh, everybody always like laughs at me when I say this, but Clouded Potions, it is my my most popular song. It's my first single I ever released, and the reason that is because I just did not like it. So I did not like it because it's not that I dislike it. I don't know how to explain it. It's just not, it's my least favorite though. And that's why it was the first single to come out. Cause I was like, okay, they've been asking me for music. Yeah, literally. They've been asking me for music. Okay, here you go. You can have this scraps really quick. And it literally is still like my most popular song. It got the most playlist placements without me having to submit. Like, it really took off. And like, it was in the UK, it was in Seattle. I was like, I don't know how this happened, but I'm so glad it did. Thank you. But now I got to sing that song every time I go to somewhere. So I'm like, damn.
Backfired.
Yeah, it's all good though.
So what are a few of the lines from your oldest piece of art that you remember?
Oh wow. Okay, let's see. Oldest piece of art. I think my oldest song that I can remember, like one of my first songs, was it's called AKA, and it means Ain't Kids Anymore. And one of the lines, or I guess I just really like the way it starts. Do you mind if I sing it? Is that okay?
Yeah, we want to.
Okay.
That's definitely what we want to hear.
Okay. It's like, when the world was made, I believe it was the same energy I felt with you today. Hey, boy, won't you stop playing? I know you've been eyeing me for some time now. Here to end your waiting. Oh, it's okay to be vulnerable. You're gonna be here for some time, so get comfortable. And so it's just like, yeah, it was just like, it's just one of my favorite. Thank you. Yeah, it's one of my favorite songs. It's like the very first song anybody got to hear. It's on SoundCloud still somewhere. But yeah, that's one of my favorite lines, because I just loved how it set the tone for the rest of the song. So
she said, I did that.
Yeah, I was like, okay, 19-year-old Nia, I see you.
That is awesome. So what are some of the goals you have for yourself with this music thing?
To spread the knowledge, for one. I actually have a show that I'm restarting, revamping, reimagining, called Nights of Neo Soul. And before, it kind of seemed like it was just like a showcase where I would ask, some singers that I knew to come through and sing, and that would be it, really, it seemed. Of course, they got their, their practice in and everything, but I wanted it to be more than that, because I don't know, I felt like they weren't gaining the knowledge that I was from singing at all these venues that I was getting booked at. So now I get to share the knowledge like it was shared to me. Shout out Original Flow, because he literally started my career.
OG Flow!
Yeah, I love Original Flow. He literally started my career. I will always tell people that. But he took the time to share his knowledge with me. He would sit down and let me write notes and like all kinds of stuff. And I wanted to be that person for a bunch of singers and artists that are here in the city. So that's one thing. Another goal for my music is I would just like to, I would like to, one, like help out my family as much as I can. Not that we're like in a super hard spot, but it would be nice to be able to be comfortable and like know my family doesn't have to work really if they don't want to, and be able to help them in that way. And then third, for my music, I think I would love for my people that I look up to like really vibe with my music. I know that's kind of silly maybe, but I would like I would freak out if Kanye West was like, yeah, I really liked your project or something. Or, you know, like any of your favorite artists, like liking your music is insane. So I hope that's a goal of mine that I can reach. And then, of course, like I said, financial freedom is another goal of mine. That's always the goal. So
that definitely makes sense. So tell us, who is your dream feature?
Wow, I never thought about that. Dream feature. Oh, easy. Don Toliver. Don Toliver would be a dream feature for me right now because, well, I mean, yes, but I don't, I'm like,
you change your mind?
I'm like, there's so many though. Like, but I think the one that would make the most sense with my voice might be like, because he kind of sing raps a little bit, and I really love his vibe that he adds to a song. So yes, no, locking it in. Don Toliver, that is my dream feature. We're gonna manifest that, and yeah,
manifested it here.
Yeah, manifested.
On Tishay Radio.
Yeah, right here.
That is awesome. That is awesome. So, do you have a female that you might dream of working with?
I mean, of course, like Beyonce, of course, always. But like realistically, let's like. It's so weird. I've actually never made a song with another female. Can you believe that? All my features are males.
Oh wow, we gotta change that.
I know. I'm looking at the camera right now. You, if you're a female singer, please hit me up. I have been wanting for years to collab with a female, and it just never has happened. So let's get it. Like, let's go. Like, let's make it a female feature summer, please. Thank you.
Yes, you said a female feature summer.
Yes, the whole summer. We're working the entire season.
That is dope. So you have to tell us what inspires you.
What inspires me? This is such a silly answer, but it really is life. Like the things that happen, both the good and the bad things that happen in life inspire me. They either inspire me to do better or change my ways, or, you know, just keep going. Like,
that makes perfect sense to me.
So
How has music changed your life?
Wow, music has made me feel more a part of Oklahoma because I'm not originally from here, and until I started doing music, I kind of felt out of place the entire time. Like, I've been here for about a decade now, and I feel like music was the one thing that made me feel like, okay, I am here. Like, I am like actually a part of Oklahoma.
You see me?
Yeah, like, I just felt like I was just kind of off in the corners of Oklahoma for a long time, and I didn't really feel like I found my tribe and my people here. You know, I always felt like I was just kind of floating in a place that was unfamiliar, and so these last 3 years have completely changed that. And so, yeah.
That is definitely awesome. So we have to know. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Actually, no, because you paused for a very long time, and it made me really nervous. But go ahead.
You gotta keep you on your toes.
Yeah.
What would make you stop doing music?
Stop?
Yes.
Completely.
Stop. Like never pick up a pencil.
Oh, like never do it again. Never even try. Like,
try.
Gosh, that's a dark question. It probably would have to be something really messed up, to be honest. Like something that truly just ruined the craft for me. But I really can't imagine.
Good, don't imagine. That's
I was about to say I can't imagine anything making me stop music. So nothing. That's the question.
That's the answer.
Yeah, nothing would make me stop.
So are you going to use music as a gateway? Will we be able to see you do anything else?
Oh yeah, 100%. I would love to be on my like trifecta-ish with like acting, singing, and I'm gonna try dancing, but you know, at the top of the year, I rolled my ankle so bad at angles that I don't think it's gonna happen. But if I could do something else, like maybe directing, I would love creative direct, like something. Yes, this is absolutely a gateway because I have so many ideas that I can't transfer to music, so I have to transfer them to something else, some other vice, or, you know, creative vice.
Got you. So you said acting.
Mm-hmm.
Now I love movies.
Okay.
So what would be your favorite type of movie to be in?
Ooh, favorite type of movie? If I could be serious enough to do it, I would do horror movies, like Jordan Peele type movies, because lately he's been in his bag. And I love seeing the idea of a black horror film, like the way he has approached that genre, because it has, I don't want to say it's been a white genre, but we always the first to die or run away or be gone, like out of the movie. And no, like with his movies, we are the main characters, and so it's very interesting to see like that perspective. So I would love to be in horror films. That would be so cool.
That's definitely dope. So here at Tishay Radio, we play a game called PR's Nightmare.
Oh, that's great. Okay.
You know what that means?
No, I have no clue, and I'm scared because you used the word nightmare, but here we go.
Okay, so, public relation. They're the people who's going to represent you.
Okay.
And, when Kanye get on the internet talking about Donald Trump, and then somebody has to come in and clean that up.
Right.
But you don't have a PR with you.
I don't.
So you're going to have to clean it up yourself, okay?
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to ask you questions.
Okay.
That your PR probably wouldn't want you to answer.
Okay.
You're going to give me the best response you can.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Have you ever been in love?
Yeah, of course. Who hasn't? I'd be surprised if someone hasn't, honestly.
You'd be surprised how many answers I get.
Really?
Have you ever been skinny dipping?
No, but I'd love to.
She's like,
I'm down.
Have you ever been too lit to perform?
No, I get so nervous. Like I would never get drunk or anything. Maybe a little inebriated, just slightly though, just enough to like kill the edge a little bit, but not like blasted.
That's good. Have you ever refused to do a verse because the artist was trash?
Yes.
She said that there was no pause.
Look, we gotta keep it real with each other, all right? We need to be real. Now, did I tell that person that I thought their music was trash? No, there's a nice way to say that. Of course. But yeah, there's been times where I didn't do a song with somebody because I just didn't like either the direction of the song, or I just didn't think that person was someone I wanted to work with, to be honest. So
that makes sense. So I guess this would be a different question, sort of like that one. Have you ever refused to do a verse? Well, I'm sorry. Have you ever reused a verse?
Like wrote it down for something else and then if it didn't get used, use it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think that's like a part of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep it in lock. It's in the vault.
That makes sense. So you passed. That was the PR's nightmare. You won.
Okay. Awesome. I'm glad. Hopefully I'm not that bad.
No, you did great.
Okay.
I don't see nobody running through, breaking the door down, trying to get you to get off stage.
Right. Okay, good.
What are some of the obstacles that you face being a new artist?
Being a new artist, I feel like sometimes like people that I consider my peers don't see me. You know what I mean? They might hear my name, but they don't actually like, I feel like, support me. You know what I mean? So that's a huge obstacle I've been trying to like get over, especially if I'm not in those spaces often enough for them to know me. I need to kind of be like, okay, well then I just need to occupy those spaces. Another obstacle is body image. I feel like I've become so aware of my body image since I've been an artist, since I'm being on stage, like pictures are being taken of me more and stuff like that. So that's one of the obstacles that I've been facing, but I think conquering, because I'm, slowly getting my health together and like getting a better routine. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. But body image is always like, especially when you see like, women can do no right when it comes to body image. We either are too thick, too skinny, too tall, too short. Like it's just, so trying to, get past that. But then any other obstacles is, I think I still am struggling to find like my people, my team, my tribe. So I feel like that's maybe one of the other obstacles, because right now everything you see me do is like with my own work. Like that's just me networking or just being at the right place at the right time. So I would love to have somebody who could be like doing things that I have to do on like as soon as I clock out. Like I clock in Nia Moné and like I have to start, making opportunities happen for myself. So I wish I had somebody that could help me do that a little more. So that's another obstacle.
They gonna see this, they gonna be like, I don't do it.
Right. I hope so.
That is awesome. That is definitely awesome. So where will you be in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I will not be in Oklahoma, but I will still be repping Oklahoma, and I will be traveling. I will be songwriting for bigger artists. I will be doing my own thing with my music as well. Hopefully I will be on the top Billboard hundreds. You know, maybe I can break that list, and yeah, I'll be on my way. So
You are on your way right now.
Thank you.
Now, you just said you were going to write for other artists.
Yes.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is it going to be hard to pick what's for them and what's for you?
100% yes.
Because you're like, dang, that was good.
Yeah, there's some, but I feel like because of the kind of person that I am, like I don't want to say I hate to say that I'm an opportunist, but I am strategic with what I do, like in everything that I do. So if I feel like it would make more sense for me to give this big artist this song because they're going to be able to make it pop, then I'm going to do that. Is it going to hurt? Absolutely. But will my name be in the placement section, in the songwriter section? Yes. And that will be enough for me, because then that will open so many other doors. Because right now I'm like, you know, I'm still local level, and you know, I think I'm smart enough to know what I can give away and what I should keep for me.
That's definitely very smart and very dope, and I love it.
Thank you.
And it's definitely gonna work, because that's the smartest thing I've heard in a long time.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank
Being
you.
able to know the difference.
Yeah,
between what to keep and what to give.
Yeah, you have to know, like, it's like chess, low key. All of this is like chess. So just move the right pieces at the right time.
That's dope. So, if a younger you were to walk into the room, what would you tell yourself?
Oh, you're going to make me emotional.
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I would tell her that, like, dang, hold on. I would tell her that she literally can do anything, and anybody who tries to tell her otherwise on the way is wrong. She is beautiful. I would tell her that, because I know for a long time I didn't believe that I was. And I would tell her that she's talented and she's extremely capable, and that she has all the keys that she needs. She just needs to find the doors.
Amen. Because listen, you ain't said not one lie since you've been on this show, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course.
Is there anything you want to tell the audience before you head out?
I just want to say thank you guys for supporting me, the people who have been supporting me, and the new faces that I have met on this journey so far. Thank you so much. I hope that you guys continue to grow with me. I hope that we can, if you're an artist, I hope we can collab. If you're a female artist, we definitely need to get some work in. And yeah, this is not the last you will see of me ever. And I'm excited for the future. So thank you for being here and tapping in.
Thank you for coming to Tishay Radio.
Thank you for having me. I really enjoyed this. Is one of my favorite interviews that I've done. So thank you.
I got that on tape, y'all.